Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy English Talk. I'm Jason, and I'm very happy to have you with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you're having a great day wherever you are listening from.
Yes, and first of all, Happy New Year to all of you. We hope this new year brings you health, success, and lots of progress in your English learning.
Absolutely. A new year is a perfect time to start fresh, build good habits, and improve ourselves. And that's exactly what today's episode is about.
Today's topic is My Daily Routine for the New Year. We're going to talk about how a simple daily routine can help you feel more organized, more motivated, and more confident not only in life, but also in learning English.
Yes, and we'll share our own daily routines with you from morning to evening and also give you practical ideas that you can use in your own life.
We'll talk about how we start our day, how we study and work during the day, how we relax in the evening, and how we make time for English every day even when we're busy.
And don't worry, we'll keep everything simple and clear so you can easily understand and practice the new words and expressions you hear today.
So if you want to build a better routine, improve your English, and make this new year more productive and positive,
Then stay with us because this episode is just for you.
let's get started. So Julia, before we talk about our own routines, let's start with a simple question. What exactly is a daily routine?
Good question, Jason. A daily routine is basically the things you do every day in a regular order. For example, when you wake up, how you start your morning, when you study or work, when you relax, and when you go to sleep.
Right. It's like the daily plan of your life. It doesn't have to be strict or perfect, but it gives your day some structure.
And that structure is very important. When you have a routine, you don't waste energy thinking, "What should I do now?" You already know what comes next.
Exactly. And this helps in many ways. First, a routine helps you become more organized and productive. You can finish your tasks faster and feel less stressed.
Second, routines help you build good habits. When you repeat something every day like reading, exercising, or practicing English, it slowly becomes natural.
That's a very important point for language learners. You don't need to study English for 3 hours once a week. It's better to practice a little bit every day.
Yes, even 15 or 20 minutes every day is more powerful than a long study session once in a while.
Also, routines help with motivation. When something is part of your routine, you don't need to wait for motivation, you just do it.
That's true. Motivation comes and goes, but routines stay. They help you continue even on days when you feel tired or busy.
So for the new year, creating a daily routine is like creating a strong foundation for your goals, including improving your English.
Exactly. A good routine can help you grow slowly, consistently, and confidently. And that's what we all want for this new year.
So now that we understand what a daily routine is and why it matters,
Let's move to the next part and talk about how we start our day.
yes, let's talk about the morning routine. All right, let's start with the morning. Julia, are you a morning person?
Not naturally, but I'm trying to become one this year. I realize that how I start my morning really changes how my whole day feels.
Same here. For me, the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. So now, I try to start my day calmly instead of rushing.
So what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
First, I avoid checking my phone immediately. I take a few deep breaths, stretch a little, and just wake up slowly.
That's a great habit. I do something similar. I drink a glass of water, open the window, and let some fresh air in. It helps me feel awake and clear.
After that, I do a little movement, maybe a short walk, some light exercise, or simple stretching. Nothing too hard, just enough to wake up my body.
Yes, and movement also helps your brain wake up. It's very helpful if you want to focus later.
Then I spend about 15 minutes on English. Usually, I listen to a short podcast or watch a short English video while I eat breakfast.
That's a great idea because your brain is fresh in the morning. I like to read something simple in English, maybe a short article, a story, or even a few social media posts in English.
And sometimes I repeat some sentences out loud. I speak to myself in English while I'm getting ready. It feels strange at first, but it really helps.
Yes, speaking out loud is very important. Even simple sentences like today is going to be a good day or I have a meeting at 10 o'clock can build your confidence.
Then I plan my day. I write down 3 main things I want to finish, not too many, just 3.
That's a smart tip. Too many goals can make you feel stressed. A simple plan is better.
So in summary, my morning routine is wake up calmly, move a little, practice some English, and plan the day.
And my morning routine is similar. Water, fresh air, light movement, reading or listening in English, and a simple plan.
If you're listening, you don't need to copy us. Exactly, just choose 1 or 2 small habits and start there.
Yes, small changes are easier to keep than big ones.
All right, now that our morning is done.
Let's talk about what happens in the middle of the day.
Yes, let's move to the midday routine. All right, now let's talk about the middle of the day when most of us are working, studying, or taking care of our responsibilities.
Yes, this is usually the busiest part of the day, and honestly, this is when people often forget about their routine.
That's true. So the goal here is not to be perfect, but to stay focused and use our time wisely.
One thing that really helps me is working in short, focused sessions. For example, I work for 25 or 30 minutes, then take a 5-minute break.
Yes, that's a great technique. It helps you avoid burnout and stay fresh.
During my breaks, I don't go on social media. I stretch, drink water, or just rest my eyes.
Same here. And sometimes during a break, I do a tiny bit of English practice. Maybe I review 5 new words or listen to 1 short audio clip.
That's a great idea because it doesn't feel like studying, but it still helps you improve.
Also, I try to use English in real life when I can writing short notes in English, thinking in English, or even changing my phone language to English.
Yes, that's a powerful habit. It turns your whole day into English practice.
Another important thing is managing energy, not just time. If you feel tired, a short walk or a few deep breaths can help more than pushing yourself too hard.
Absolutely. Listening to your body is part of a good routine.
And we should also mention food. Eating a healthy lunch and drinking enough water really affects your focus and mood.
That's so true. When I eat too heavy or too fast, I feel sleepy. A light, healthy meal helps me stay active.
So during the day, the key ideas are focus in short sessions, take smart breaks, add small English practice, and take care of your energy.
Yes, simple habits, but very powerful.
Now that we've talked about the busy part of the day,
Let's slow down and talk about the evening routine.
yes, let's move to the evening routine. All right, now let's talk about the evening, the time when we slow down, relax, and prepare for the next day.
Yes, the evening is very important because it helps you finish the day peacefully instead of feeling rushed or stressed.
For me, the first thing I try to do in the evening is disconnect a little from work. I close my laptop, put my phone away, and take a mental break.
That's a great habit. I also try to create a small transition between work and rest, like taking a short walk, making tea, or listening to calm music.
Then I like to do some light English activities, nothing too heavy. For example, I watch a short video in English or listen to a podcast.
Yes, I do that too. And sometimes I write a few sentences in a notebook, just a short journal about my day in English.
That's a beautiful habit because it helps you reflect and practice at the same time.
Exactly. Even simple sentences like, "Today I felt tired but happy," or "I learned a new word today," are enough.
After that, I review my day. I ask myself, what went well today? What can I improve tomorrow?
That reflection is very powerful. It helps you grow slowly without judging yourself.
Then I prepare for the next day. I choose my clothes, check my plan for tomorrow, and write my top 3 tasks.
That makes the next morning much easier and calmer.
And finally, I try to sleep at a regular time. Good sleep is one of the most important parts of a good routine.
Absolutely. Without good sleep, no routine will work.
So the evening routine is about slowing down, reflecting, light learning, and preparing for tomorrow.
Yes, it's about ending the day with peace instead of pressure.
Now that we've talked about morning, midday, and evening,
Let's talk about the problems that sometimes stop us from following our routine.
yes, let's talk about common problems and how to fix them. All right, Julia, we've talked about morning, midday, and evening routines. But let's be honest, sometimes following a routine is not easy.
Yes, exactly. Many people face problems like I don't have time, I forget my routine, or I lose motivation.
Let's start with the first one. Not having time. I know many listeners feel busy with work or school and think, I can't follow a routine.
Yes, but the truth is, routines don't need to take a lot of time. Even 15 to 30 minutes a day for English practice or self-care can make a big difference.
Right. And you can use small pockets of time like waiting for coffee to brew, commuting, or even during a short break for quick practice.
Exactly. Next problem, forgetting your routine. I used to forget things all the time, but now I write down my routine or set reminders on my phone.
Reminders are very helpful. And another tip is to link your new habit with an old habit. For example, after brushing your teeth in the morning, you immediately drink water or do a short English activity.
Yes, that way, it becomes automatic. And the last common problem, losing motivation. Sometimes you just don't feel like following your routine.
That's normal. Motivation comes and goes. The key is to follow your routine even when you don't feel motivated. Habits are stronger than feelings.
And also, remember to celebrate small wins. Even finishing one task or practicing English for 10 minutes is a success.
Yes, small wins build confidence and keep you going.
So in summary, problems are normal, but with small strategies like short practice, reminders, habit linking, and celebrating wins, you can stay consistent.
Exactly. Now that we know how to overcome problems,
Let's give our listeners a simple challenge to start their own routine.
yes, let's move to listener challenge and motivation. All right, listeners, now it's your turn. We want to give you a simple challenge to start building your new daily routine for the new year.
Yes, it's easy but very effective. For the next 7 days, try to follow a small daily routine. Even 15 to 20 minutes of consistent English practice or a simple habit like journaling, reading, or listening to English is enough.
You don't need to do everything perfectly. The key is consistency. not perfection. Just pick one or two habits and do them every day.
And remember, each small step counts. Every day you practice, you're getting closer to your goals, learning new words, and building a better routine.
Exactly. By the end of the week, you'll feel more organized, more confident, and ready to continue improving in 2026.
So take this challenge, start today, and let your routine become your secret to success.
Yes, small steps every day make a big difference. You can do it. All right, everyone, let's quickly recap today's episode. We talked about morning, midday, and evening routines, why routines are important, and how small daily habits can make a big difference.
Yes, and we also shared common problems and simple solutions, plus a 7-day challenge to help you start your new routine and improve your English.
We hope this episode inspired you to take small steps every day toward a better routine and a better you in 2026.
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
See you next time on the English Learning Podcast. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and make this year amazing.